You jump and hit it, and then you throw the Yoshi and grab it, I think. Let's do that. Yeah, that's what you do. But there's no point, because you can just not spawn the spiny. And that just seems to mess up my timing, but whatever, I'll do the intended strategy. Might as well do something. I keep missing that first. Now, I've got 36 minutes until ads, so I'm going to turn the air conditioning on. Sorry about that. Just, yeah, it's getting rather disgusting. Yeah. Turn the fan up. Turn the aircon on. Just make sure it's on cool mode. Yep. Nice. I want to get the intended strat, so I'm just going to waste time learning it. You know, I use stage states to practice this section, and you'll notice that I'm not using them now because I've practiced this section, and that I didn't use them. I mean, I got the checkpoint, but I erased that by reloading my save state prior to the checkpoint, so the short version of the long story is I only use the save states to figure out how I need to do a section, not beat the section and move on, if that makes sense. I've never done that. You know, I'm actually against save states. From the point of view of learning how to play Kaizo and play it consistently. And I kind of think that if you're using save states to reveal content that you haven't earned or seen yet, then you're using them wrong. But I don't know, maybe everyone's different and some people don't have aren't super precious about it. I don't know. But in this case, it saved me an arse load of time getting to the next, you know, I've just got to execute now. It's all about execution. I know what the moves are. Whoops. Fucking hell. Damn it! That was the first... Anyway. So it helps there if you... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just harder and more awkward than it needs to be. I like my original strat, to be honest. If you throw too early, you have the wrong momentum. See? That sucks. for fuck's sake, man! I hate Yoshi catches, like... It's so annoying. I hate that fucking throw. This is annoying. Alright, let's pay attention. I think apparently he's modified that setup to make it less tight, but somehow it's not as good Kaizo anymore because there's now multiple solutions to that problem, the intended one being completely unnecessary, so I don't know. I feel like maybe it was necessary for that section to be modified, but would have been done better, maybe? I don't know. Oh. That fucking shits me. I don't know, there's just something about this setup that I'm doing wrong and that I don't like. Whatever, we'll get through it. Oh, well, I don't need it now. Speaking of bad Kaizo, you can apparently eat that first, you can eat that flower. And you can do that too. Like, what's the point of the... What the fuck just happened then? Oh, I ditched him too low. Fuck, that was a perfect fire shot too. So you don't need to hit that. What's the point of doing that, basically? Oh, you're supposed to throw it. Oh, I get it. So my up throw is also cheese. That's not the intended strat either. You're supposed to go like a side throw. And if the 1F0, I mean that item destroyer's there, it'll destroy Yoshi. You know what? Fuck the intended strat then, seriously. I'm just gonna do my wait here thing. Just... That's that's what I get. Ooh. You could do that too if you wanted to. Apparently there's an infinite number of ways to complete this section. Fucking sick of throwing it over that first berry. This is just, I don't know. Too early. We've done too early and too late there, so the Yoshi ditch has to be done at a very specific... Not very specific. Oh, for fuck's sake. I really hate the Yoshi delay. It fucks me up. Why did I push left then? Because you need to land on the fucking Yoshi? No, you can go past it. That Yoshi, that move is annoying. Not free. Cool level, not one of my favorites. What the fuck happened then? Bounce way too early. So you gotta ditch toward this. There's plenty of time to ditch there. I don't know why I'm such a knobhead. Oh man, the air conditioner is so nice. Someone could do a hilarious Taz of this game, like where you just do completely the wrong strats or whatever. An RTA one though, like... I don't know why I did that. Finding it hard to stay focused. fucking too late. Perfect shot though. Whatever. We'll be done with this game eventually. Curious to see the next level. Or next checkpoint even. Oh, I'm very sick of this checkpoint, as you could imagine. Oops. Fucking hell, man. Imagine if I was consistent and I could pay attention. I'd be so much better at this. Happens to everyone though. Been watching a fair few streams and, you know, people get PBs and then they're still on the level for an hour, right? Like they got to the last jump in the first like 5 minutes and then like just spend 45 minutes to an hour like dying to everything before that. Like it's weird how that happens, you know. It's like when you first fresh on the level, you just like do it all. It's weird. And then like when you're stuck repeating it, you just make like a billion sloppy mistakes. I don't know if it's just people with ADHD that do that or everyone. I mean, everyone's different at their playing style and skills and abilities, etc. But I can do some amazing one-shots. And then if I have to grind a section, I'll just be so inconsistent and, you know, it's just like rolling the dice over and over again until it's like the million monkeys on the typewriters, you know. No excuse for any of this. I don't know why that's happening, but again, throwing off Mario's at something and eventually you'll... And then, there's the two things that are really pissing me off right now. Throwing the Yoshi over the top of the first apple or whatever the hell you call it, berry. Why? I bet you I won't get the up pipe any money. I'll get to the end and I'll miss the fucking up pipe. Why am I fucking hitting that? It was too late. Right. Oh no! What did I do wrong then? I did a late spin jump when what I wanted to do was a slightly earlier regular jump. Did it again. Never mind. A little bit more consistent at this now, which is good. Oh, I hate it when I do that. Too late on the fireball. If you're too early though, you'll miss the Cooperlings. Cooper Troopers or whatever. You need to hold jump. I mean, you could have made that line up a bit better, but where's the fun in that, right? Oops. I'm fucking confused. What the fuck did I do wrong then? I apparently didn't re-grab long enough and like hit my toes on that plant instead of... Kind of pisses me off a little bit. Whatever. That's PB. That was too late. Even this start bit, like, it's a... That's not the intended strat, but it's the one I use because it's easier than the intended strat. I guess you could call that cheese. But at this point, I don't know. So the intended strat involves stuffing around with a vine, but I just don't see the point. Like it just makes things harder. Just do that. I don't know why I hit back then. I thought I was gonna overshoot the Yoshi. Too late. Thanks to Guchera. Appreciate it. Nearly got this first H nutted out. Like, I've got to the last jump or whatever. But not consistently, you know how it is. Oh yeah, that's the... Yeah. I think once you've beaten these levels a few times, that's gonna come, like... Or just being a really good player that... Like... Oops. Has that consistency. You know, off the bat. Or just having a good day, you know, like you're fresh and... in the zone, so to speak. You can't always be that, though. That's the problem with Kaizo. Like, you're playing it when you're playing it, and sometimes you're just not at your best, so to speak. I'm okay at the moment, though. I think I'm relatively early into the stream. I haven't been in this level too long. It's starting to get to that on the nose point, but the H is in sight, so as soon as I get past the H, I'll be onto a fresh section, and I'll be okay. Just inevitable that you'll get regression when you're... See, that's something that happens sometimes. I push left there, and I think it's because I'm trying to catch the Yoshi. If you don't push left, you'll overshoot it. But then if you're still on the left when you regain your control, there you go. That was too late. So I at least know what I'm doing wrong. There's nothing worse than like just spamming attempts and not knowing what you're doing wrong, and just having it work sometimes. You know, that's frustrating. So I'm at a point now where I know what I need to do. I know what I'm doing wrong when I'm doing it wrong. So I'm pretty happy, really. Okay, cool. I'm glad you have that opinion, because you know it's very easy to watch people play this hack who are extremely good at the game, right? Like, and they, you know, maybe they've played it before as well, like the previous version or whatever. They've play tested it, or they're just insanely good, and they, you know, die maybe 5 times per checkpoint, you know, and just rip through it in their playthrough. I think the other problem is that their YouTubes are edited, you know, they cut out a lot of the fails, but it's still not as many as this, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, they're just much better players. I sort of need to remind myself that when I was first starting Kaizo, I booted up this hack, started playing the first level, and went, there's no way. I can't do this, you know, this is too difficult. That was my first experience with this ROM hack. So now here I am, like 6 levels deep or something into it, so. But I mean, part of that is not being ashamed to look at other people's playthroughs when you're a bit stuck. And, you know, even save state practicing a section, you know, that can save a shite load of time. Like, one of my biggest pains with grinding out Kaizo is when you get to a section deep in the level and you've got no clue. You've just got no clue how to do it, you know? And so you've got to like grind all these attempts. Yeah, I do both. Like, I'll actually go for the clear video before the save state. Like, I'm weird like that, because I think to myself, well, you know, I know what I need to do now. I don't need to save state. You know what I mean? It kind of, the clear video should make the save state somewhat redundant. But then sometimes you have execution issues, and it's like, well, in the interest of saving time, I'm going to save state practice this bit, because I know I'll eventually get more consistent at the sections prior to that. Yeah, fair enough. I've done the combo for this one, so I've looked at clear videos and I've save stated.